The year is 1992, and a young Lithuanian physicist named Igor Zavovsky toils away at the Vilnius Radio Measurement Equipment's Research Institute with 3 colleagues. While most of the world look on from the outside in as the Soviet Union rapidly collapses, Zavovsky and his team live the increasing turmoil from the inside, day after day. Working under classified Soviet directives, the team feels the sense of urgency as their current project approaches completion. It's a microwave transceiver being built together with and for the Vostok factory of Chistopol, Russia, and it's a critical piece of a Soviet government contract. While more publicly known for the production of affordable watches and watch movements, Vostok was actually a labyrinth of departments during the Soviet era, many of which were engaged in activities for the electronic equipment needs of the Soviet military aviation and space programs. As the conclusion of that fateful year arrives, the transceiver is just becoming whole as the Soviet Union falls apart. Lithuania and the former republics quickly fall into chaos. One of the lesser remembered impacts of this seismic change in the makeup of the Eastern world is the severing of all the banking ties between the former republics and its recent motherland. It's an untenable situation for both Vostok and the Institute in Vilnius. The transceiver is completed. The Institute has months of work and money tied up in the project. They need to deliver it, and they need to get paid. At the same time, Vostok still has a contract to fulfill with the remaining government in Moscow, union or no union.
That time we made together with Vostok watch factory officially, which was actually 70% of their production was military electronics, not watches.
Right.
And we made a common project with them, a microwave transmitter for secret dates transmitting, and they owe us money for our job, for our work, for our block of this transmitter. But everything was destroyed. They could not transfer us money because the banking system was collapsed. And so instead of money, the chief of laboratory took the luggage full of Vostok Commandersky watches and bring to Vilnius to us instead of money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I went to the street market and sold out all of them within 2 days, and we paid salary to 15 people. Okay, having just $20 per month salary, I said to my friends, guys, so let's make money from watches. We cannot do it from microwave electronics, let's do it from watches. That was the beginning of our watch business. It was in 1991.
Now, what was the name of the institute? What's the actual official name?
Vilnius Radio Measurement Equipment Institute, Research Institute.
Vilnius
Radio Measurement Equipment Research Institute. Yes.
And it was you and 3 other gentlemen who are
Yes.
still your partners today.
Of course, yes.
Right. And you were working there, and that's where you were making the microwave transmitter equipment.
Yes, true.
And you were saying earlier that this building has effectively not changed in the last 25
It
years.
looks absolutely the same as it was 25 years ago.
Now, the fascinating thing to me is it's not but a few meters from where you are right now.
Yes.
You're still
Yes.
the same company.
Zavovsky realized that his skills as a physicist and engineer of radiometric equipment would not have any practical value in the current situation on the ground in Eastern Europe. After the successful sale of the watches, Zavovsky and his 3 partners agreed that there could be a future in watches. Within a few weeks, they set themselves up as the distributors of Polyat, the largest watch brand in Russia at the time, and Vostok for the new West they were becoming a part of. They operated in this fashion for some time, but came to realize the watches built in Russia did not suit the taste or demands of the customers in the West that they were serving. The team then approached Polyat about the possibility of actually building new, different models in Lithuania under the Polyat name that would be exclusively for their market. Watches with styling, features, and components better suited to the West. A deal was struck, and the young company, made up of the same 4 partners from the Institute, became not just watch distributors, but watch manufacturers. Sadly, not long after, the Polyat company folded due to the economic pressures in Russia. Zavovsky and his partners then approached the Vostok company with a similar plan, but with one significant departure from what they conducted with Polyat. This time, not only would they create watches specifically suited for the Western market, they would create an entirely new brand. Żuławski's vision was to harness the massive movement-making operation of Vostok and surround those movements with carefully designed, affordable watches that would set this new brand apart. And Vostok Europe was born. For this sea change in direction, Żuławski knew he needed someone with real-world experience in the watch business to ensure proper business development. He brought in Valentina Rękowicznia, who had worked in the watch world since her university days, and she played a critical role in the launch and success of Vostok Europe. Today, she is the chief financial officer of the company. At the outset, every Vostok Europe housed a Vostok movement, built by the Vostok Company of Chistopol, Russia. Actually, they were and are proprietary movements, meaning they are exclusive to Vostok Europe, with special complications Żuławski had commissioned, such as day-night indicators and dual-time functions. As VE has evolved, they have expanded to other movements from Switzerland and Japan and created a diverse lineup of timepieces. More than a decade in, the experiment with Vostok continues to thrive. What all started with a suitcase full of watches from deep inside Russia at the end of the Cold War has become one of the most beloved boutique watch brands today, a unique history that continues to make history today.